Hi everyone, this is Rendergeist Studio. It's an AI music video generator app that I built for the Runway API Hackathon contest in May of 2026. I'll go ahead and give you a quick tour here of all the features and a quick setup of a project. We start off on our dashboard, which shows our recent projects and some metrics for the overall app itself. We also have projects here, which we'll come back to. We can generate characters that are system-wide that we can use in any of our projects. We can also generate styles that are system-wide that we can generate and use for any of our projects. We have an assets local library, just like any other app where you can see your generated assets. Also have a guide. This will be expanding. And of course, our settings. This is a bring your own key application. All the assets are stored locally, not in a cloud. We do use APIs that are on the internet, though. So do need internet access to use this app. So let's go ahead and dive in and start a new project. This is the fun part. This is where we pick a name. Let's just call it, I think we called this one Coffee Stairs. I can't remember the actual name of the song at this point, sorry. This is the process. We go ahead and add a song. This was generated in Suno previously. And we go ahead and add the lyrics. And I've already copied those here. We pick a global style. And I'm going to do modern cinematic film realism. This is one of the styles I created over here in our styles module. If we don't pick a global style, we can have some fallbacks here and even AI to recommend based on everything we know so far, which styles might fit this the best. We can also pick some characters. I'm going to go ahead and pick a robot and Ben Dude Zero. These are, of course, from our characters module that are created. And here is where we can start out with a full description of our narrative, the story for our music video, or we can just enter a shorter description. And I often like to add part of my song's original style here because this is a music video and I want it to tie into some of the musical styles. But I also want to talk about what the song is about. And in this case, it's about a man who wants to save the world. And that's probably the biggest key to this narrative. And then I'm going to use AI to enhance this story prompt. All right, that generated a longer story narrative. This is not yet the storyboard. This is just the beginning of it. So we go ahead and create a project. And here we are on the project page itself. And we're going to generate a storyboard here. And this one takes a bit longer. And what it's doing here is it's actually analyzing the song, analyzing the lyrics, and creating a storyboard to match. So you can see here we have this storyboard now. 10 shots, total duration of 64 seconds, and that's also the audio length up here. Great. We can pick some default image model and default video model, and we can also override those down here per clip. Let's go ahead and start generating our assets. And we can jump straight in to generate a video or generate an image first, which will be used as part of the reference. Let's go ahead and generate a few images just to get this started. I'll go ahead and cue some videos as well. And this is the process. It's a lot of fun, and we're really only now waiting on these generations to happen. There is a concurrent limit in the API depending on what tier one has, and we're off to the races. So you can see this image just popped up here. This is actually the first image from the first clip. And once we have that image, again, we can now go ahead and generate a video. And again, generating the image is optional. We can jump straight into video, which we see here. I chose images for those. These are rendering, and while these are rendering, we can actually leave this project and come back later. These are all in the queue and everything's being pulled and everything. So while that's being rendered, I'll show you another project. Let's look at static teeth was a good one. We can see here we have images and videos already generated for this. And actually, I started to edit this one, so let me show you a different one. Oh, Action Dude was fun. This was using a cartoon character and a cartoon style for all of these prompts. And once everything is generated in our storyboard view, we can actually play it. And I'll let this load a second because it's loading all the video clips. This is using web codecs to play and then also export. And you can see our clips at the bottom. So that's a preview, and it's not a full stitched together generated video yet. It's playing the individual clips. And all of our projects then can be exported. This one was already exported once. So you can see here it only took 35 seconds to actually stitch together that final video, which includes all of our clips and the songs. And then once it's done, you can download it as an MP4. Oh, not yet seen here. It's already implemented, but not in this version. I'm also exporting this to be a project that can be imported into DaVinci Resolve as well, which is a really handy feature. I've built that before and it works great. And that's pretty much the tour of projects. Let's see how our coffee stairs is doing. We have some more images here. Videos do take time, and again, there's a concurrent limit, and so these are queued. Once they are exported, they are stored here as assets, and you can manage your assets. When you remove potentially a asset from a clip or a clip from a project, that asset, if it was generated, still lives in your assets library, so you're not missing those. And this has been a very good project for me to learn some of the ins and outs of the Runway API project. I've also expanded and extended my knowledge of how to use web codecs and video exporting and importing and all that. So this has been a really fun project. I've already generated about 6 videos and published them already online. I'll be putting together a longer collection of those soon. Oh, here we have some video clips already from our recent project. And let's go ahead and play this. This is again with just images currently in one video. So you'll see when playing it, it actually shows you what's rendered and what's not. So I can skip ahead to here. Let's say. So you can see we had our robot character and my Ben Dude character. So it is using consistent styles, characters. So it's pretty successful in my opinion, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. This is one of my go-to approaches these days is building my own tools using existing APIs, and it's a lot of fun building in features that are not always available in all the other applications. Hope you enjoy it. This will be published soon to rendergeist.com, where I have a different version, older versions of similar apps, not all using Runway's APIs. So this one is using Runway APIs for all the image and video generations, and Grok LLM for our LLM needs, such as generating prompts. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you.